Hello everyone, it's Dom here from Esports News UK, day 5 of MSI London. I'm looking for a knowing glance. I think it's day 5 of MSI. It's all a whirlwind, to be honest, and I'm joined by none other, the one and only Frankie Ward. How's it going,
Hello.
Frankie?
I'm not the one and only because I have a Google alerts set up for my name and I keep getting these random Frankie Wards popping into my inbox and I'm very annoyed about it. But thank you.
Really? Like other Frankie Wards? Oh, I guess
Yeah.
there are other Frankie Wards.
Yeah, I know, right? In America, sometimes they die and I get news about that. My condolences to all the Frankie Wards out there and their families. But yeah, I'm not the only one, it turns out.
No.
Yeah.
There's another Dom Sacco who's like an ice hockey player in Canada, I think. But anyway, this ain't about me.
How dare he? But he's Canadian, so he's probably lovely. He's probably the nicer Dom, to be honest.
MSI is in London. You're here, you know, it's so fantastic to see it. We had Worlds back in 2015. What's it like having it on our doorstep and being part of the broadcast?
I know, right? Because I was at the last broadcast for the BBC, so this is mad. It's lovely. I'm doing 3 days and to get to work the weekend and also, to be honest, get to see my daughter in the morning, then like hand it to my husband and be like, right, you changed the nappy, I'm off to work.
That's what I've done with my kids the other way around today.
Yeah, oh, it's amazing to be able to do that and then to go see her and tuck her into bed, so it's lovely. And yeah, just being in London, I wish we had more events like this in London, so hopefully it's a start of something.
Yeah. I'm bad with interviews. You'll know this. I've interviewed quite a few interviewers this weekend. Yinsu, Travis Gafford. Should I be doing it with this hand? I should be doing it with this hand, shouldn't I?
Oh,
matter,
Red Eye is not here to tell you.
Okay, good.
You're
I'm
doing
not
it
getting
wrong,
in
you're
trouble.
fine. That's
Yeah,
a good hand to do it.
Someone.
Red Eye had a thing about it being across the body, right? And I feel like he has really great experience and really good points and things like that. So I do try to do that when I'm on stage, but at the same time, sometimes you've got two people and sometimes you're like creating this intimate moment. So, you know, you do you.
Yeah, I did have someone complain on YouTube because I asked Caps a question and I was still talking while holding the microphone over there.
I mean, that's quite bad. That's quite bad because people need to hear what you're saying, Dom.
I'm a written journalist.
Yeah.
I can just go and I type it and then get an AI to read it out or so. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You've been doing YouTube for a very long time now, Dom. Like I'm subscribed to Esports News UK. Like I've seen, there's videos there. There's more than 5. Get good.
But I'm old, you know.
All the excuses.
Who's impressed you so far, Frankie? We had PSG today. We've had Golden Guardians. They've both made it through. Is there anyone you'd like to see make it to the latter stages?
Well, after PSG played so well today, I'm excited if either them or Golden Guardians go through. I think that they were obviously very prepared for Loud, and to be honest, because of Loud's snowball victory yesterday, I was just like, yeah, I think it's probably going to be like a North American best of 5 kind of last decider tomorrow. And then PSG totally proved a lot of us wrong. I was talking to Chuz, who's the coach of Golden Guardians earlier, and he did say he thought Loud were going to win, but that PSG, technically, they are the better team, and they showed that on stage today. And I think that tomorrow, the best of 5 is going to be a banger as a result. So I think the fact that they went away, regrouped after that G2 loss, and went, we're not going to try and be an early game team, we're going to do what we do, and that's scaling and, you know, slowing things down and being patient and disciplined, and that's what they showed today, and I think they should show that tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I haven't asked you this before, Frankie, because I do regard you as more of a CS sort of personality, but have you played League much, and who if so, who's your sort of favourite champion and position?
So I used to play Annie when I first started, Draven and Annie, you know, because you would just be like, okay, I've done the tutorial now, so I'm going to play with some new people. So okay, I'll just go Annie because I can do her like mid, and then I just like Draven top was quite successful for me, but that was very early days. To be honest, I don't have much time, so I've been trying ARAM recently. Anyone who's seen my streams will know that it doesn't go well when I play ARAM because it's a free-for-all, right? And when I end up with someone I want, then there's a remake, and then I end up with someone I don't want, but I'm just like, this is fine though because they're meta and I need to play this champion, I need to learn them. A lot of the time I'm watching though and I'm Googling champs and just trying to get their abilities in my brain and, you know, making a lot of notes in terms of like what looks like front to back and like, you know, if I see a certain champion, like I know if they're going for that kind of like obviously support engage roaming style and all that kind of stuff, so I know enough to kind of understand how certain teams like to play and what they're bringing to the draft now. I also work with people who are incredible experts, so they're always happy to answer my questions, but to answer your question, I am playing League. I'm probably playing it more than I'm playing CS at the moment, but I just need more time to play.
Same kids, eh?
Yeah.
We'd have them.
Yeah. Well, we're us, Dom. Separately.
What was I going to say? London.
Yes.
Caps. I interviewed Caps the other day, and I was asking him if he knew much about East London, EastEnders, and JME and stuff like that. And you know, Cajal put a clip out. I got a clip from his stream about him saying, "What's he doing?" Asking him about Jamie, and you thought it was quite funny. I appreciate the retweet. What are your thoughts on all that stuff? Are there favourite things? What are your favourite things in London? I guess like food, music, and all that stuff.
Well, my history with this area, I mean, the first time I came here was for the Paralympics to watch an amazing sport called goalball. I also, when I was at the BBC, worked on sport relief in this venue, so that was probably like the first time I was behind the scenes here, but that's like literally going back to like 2015. I used to live in Bromley by Bow, so I used to cycle around the Olympic Park. It's changed so much in the last 10 years. And I was also in the Olympics opening ceremony, so I literally have a proper history with this area going back over the last 10 years. And I lived in Shoreditch like 10 years ago as well. So like, yeah, I've lived in North London in Willesden Green, and I've lived in South London, but not West London, and I have no desire to live there. But I'm very much on my London game. And I keep like being like, I will DM you recommendations. I will tell you recommendations. Please go to Haggerston, go to Berber & Q. Please go to Dalston, go to Mangle 1 or 2. Like, explore and go beyond Westfield's food court, please. It's important to me that people get to see how great the city is.
It's true. It's just so convenient.
It is convenient, but so is going on like the overground from Hackney Wick and like going to Dalston. It's so easy. There's even a gaming bar in Dalston if that's what you want. It's where I auditioned for Games Master. So like, it's a great place. There's just so many opportunities to see the city. Just get on the Elizabeth line, go to King's Cross, go to Granary Square if you want posh shopping and nice places to eat. A place called Hoppers, Sri Lankan food, spicy, brilliant, lovely stuff. You know, there's things. I'm South London, so Brixton. Brixton is like the place where you can get pretty much any food from around the world. But basically, Brixton is where like a load of amazing food places start. It's like your Honest Burgers, your Franco Mancas, but also like amazing food. Yeah, Brixton's the best. So.
Do you listen to Jamie? Do you like any Grime stuff?
I wish I could quote Jamie, but unfortunately I can't. I'm sorry, dude. But like he's been like streaming on Twitch and stuff for a while, right? Like, yeah. I'm the first person to put Deli Ali on Twitch. I put him on Twitch for Comic Relief and made him play FIFA, and he rage quit.
And then XL signed him, and then he hasn't had a great career since. But
but XL, LEC, like that was a joke. I'm looking forward to seeing XL come back strong, and I really like the org. I once modelled for them, so I want to make a joke, but then I feel so guilty about it because I am British. Same.
No, I want to see him do well. I chatted to Odo Amne the other day, actually, and I made the mistake of saying, "How's it going?" And he's like, it could be better. You know, talking about the LEC
He'll bounce
stuff,
back. It's Odo, right? He's the coolest. Like, he's way cooler than me. Like, I'm such don't stand next to Odo Amne. You'll feel just like instantly just like, what have I done with my life? This man plays the violin. He's won LEC. Like, you know.
Frankie, I've got to say, I liked the video you did with Oisin and Dagger the other day. The Barbie girl.
The Barbie girl, yeah, because we were all wearing pink, yeah.
Yeah.
And Nicole, our talent manager, she filmed that. So, yeah, she's the person who hires us, and she's also the person who makes our memes for us.
So you said Venga Boys next to me on Twitter, but have they, because Dagger, I saw a tweet with Dagger and Oisin, and I think they've gone now, have they?
So Oshin's gone, but unfortunately, Dagger, he did tweet about it. He's unfortunately, he's in his hotel because he's got COVID. So maybe I'll film something with Laura instead.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry to hear that. And sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. Oshin.
Oh, don't worry. I'm still saying Oshin wrong because I think it's Oshin, but I still say Oshin, even though I have a baby with an Irish name and my husband and family is Irish.
Don't worry, I've been reading it as Oisin Malloy all this time. I don't know, it's the London in me, isn't it?
It's fine, you don't like league, it's okay, we all know that.
Speaking of league, I have to ask, because I mentioned league and CS earlier, if you had to pick one, what would you pick?
I can't pick one. I mean, right now, league, because I'm not getting offered CS jobs. No, I'm doing ESL Impact, which is amazing, it's so great to do. But I had to take time out because of the baby, and then there wasn't any space for me to come back. So I'm very fortunate that LEC gave me some opportunities last year and have continued to do that this year. And so, I will go, this sounds bad, but I've got to go where the work is. But I also really love this game, and it's the game that got me into esports in the first place. So,
what league?
Yeah, well, because of League of Legends for the
Worlds.
Worlds.
Yeah, we've spoken
exactly.
about that.
Yeah. Every people are so bored of this story. From me anyway. People are probably bored of me talking right now. Because there's not like opportunities for me in that space, and there are brilliant new talent coming up and all that kind of stuff. It just means that like people forget I do CS or something. I don't know. So yeah, I will go wherever people want me to. I can love any game. I've done Fortnite this year as well, and that was fun. So yeah.
And you're going to be at the Paris Major, right? I know this is a Riot League of Legends interview, but we've got a UK org at Paris Major, Into the Breach. You're going to be there with Alpine, I think it is. Yeah.
Yes, Alpine, the F1 team. They have a sim racing team, so Esports Initiative, and they have been wonderful so far. So I'm really looking forward to working with them. I'm going to go visit their factory up in Oxford.
Cool.
So they put together the cars in Oxford, but they make the engines in France. They are a French team. And yeah, we're going to go to the major. I don't know how much I can say in terms of what they're going to be doing there. I'm going to head out there for the semi-final. I've got to basically drop the boatster, the E for the baby. She's got to be dropped with my sister. I'm going to jump on a Eurostar. I'm going to go out there, enjoy the semi-finals, do some work with Alpine, and then jump on a Eurostar back. So it's one day. Catch me there if you can be asked. But I'm so looking forward to it, and I'm really excited. I'm excited for the talent that gets to be there. They're all talent that work incredibly hard, and I think that it's going to be brilliant to see Freya, who has literally grown up on Counter-Strike, where she started playing when she was probably 7 years old or something, because she's 26. She's ridiculously young. Seeing her host a major final, I imagine it's going to be Launders and Squaddy doing the cast, and I'm really excited for them as well. So I think it's going to be a fantastic event. It's going to be great. Excellent.
I'm looking forward to it. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Always a pleasure talking to you.
Yes, I've made lots of faces during this video, and Dom, you're going to see those when you edit. I don't take it personally. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Frankie. All the best. See you soon. Cheers.